Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is a Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. Today is Ash Wednesday, technically, so there you go. The last in a long string of stuff going on. All these different interesting days in a row. Hello, and welcome to the Autonauts stream for the day today. We're going to go directly into the Autonauts today. When we last met, I hope I had saved at the end of the last stream, but yes, it does look like we are in the midst of having a bunch of metal. Last time I set up production of a few of the tools, there was a comment made by Vicky about what I could do. And if spades full, if hose full, weight 10, add metal, else add metal. The problem with a nested if would be that that's an and. It would be if the spades and the hose are full, weight, add, else add. Otherwise, if either one add, it would work, but it's just, I don't. It's getting overly complex at that point to try to control a single building and make it do something else. It really seems like a level of tedium that I really don't want to have to deal with here. But yes, I can see the logic behind having a bot that's adding metal, just one of the two bots, it doesn't really matter which one, have nested if statements. And then be like, if the two things are full, don't add metal, basically. Like, if they're both full with a nested if, just don't do metal. Just don't add metal. Otherwise, if any of them isn't full, they can add the metal to the building. Makes sense, but as it turns out, it seems that the bot wouldn't be able, the like recipe changing bot wouldn't be able to change the recipe if an item has been added to the workbench. Which, yeah, that would be bad, shall we say, because we could end up with a pole and accrued metal, having a pole and not accrued metal, and then the bot that tries to switch the recipe can't switch the recipe anymore when it's supposed to switch the recipe. So there's that. Even though you can have a bot that sets a recipe on a workstation, it doesn't seem to have that much utility to it in the grand scheme. At least I don't see the utility of putting in the effort to do that at this point in time. Okay, what else did we do last time? We got into the feeding trough tech, so now I have that for my wonderful farming. Am I currently working on a technology? Yes, I am working on getting the bench saw today. Ideally. I have also gotten the milking ability at this point. Ooh, that is a large building. I may need to expand the pen. Do they leave when they need to eat? Or do they just sit there forever? Aha! Well, interesting. When they have milk, they go to the milking sheds, and they stop eating while they wait to get milked, it appears. Well, that's nice. Alright, Milker. You already have good buckets. You're going to stop. I'm going to pick up a bucket of my own. It's a crude bucket, but it will do the trick. We are no longer going to be finding nearest full cow in area and using the bucket on them. We are, in fact, going to be going I hate this game at times. I really hate this game at times. Can I at least... No, I don't think I can teach it to... I need another bucket. Or another barrel to throw the stuff in. Why, thank you. You. I need you to find nearest milking shed, move to, and use the bucket. Excuse me? There you go. Find nearest milking shed, move to milking shed, use the bucket. Move to storage, add to storage. Now, I don't think I need the held object full or empty here, but yeah, it should be fine regardless. It automatically adds 3 units at a time with the with our good bucket on our bot there. And it is going to just stop when the milk storage is full. Alright. That's neat. How much fencing do I have? A bit more. So I can expand out a fair bit. Just like so, and then I can open up the fence up. Oops. Open up the fence a little bit. And now they are in a better overall area. In fact, I'm just going to rotate and keep them there. Right near the feeding trough. That is immensely cool and nice that the cows just go to the milking shed when they need to be milked, and then they stop eating during that time. Like, I very much appreciate the reduction in the amount of hay bales that are being consumed. I guess I need to get the tech for the sheep now, too. Because there's an equivalent tech that give the sheep a shearing spot that they can go to when they need to be sheared. And it's a nice, easy way to see, oh hey, I have 6 cows. Oh, hey, I have X number of sheep, because they're not all standing on top of each other at the same time. Dolly? Dolly? What are you doing? I think that's Dolly. It's a kitten making noises behind me. So, what do I... Oh, God, that's a stack. Hi. That's a few seeds. That's a few seeds. Alright. I appear to have sufficient food production at this point for my number of colonists. If anything, I need another another bot transferring the food. So let's try to find my wonderful colonist T4. No, my X for food. T4 carrot transfer this bot coming in right there. X for T4 food. Now I'm gonna upload that to make my life a little bit easier. To storage. Hello. You. Go. Oh, hey, you. Do I need to give it a backpack? No, it's just doing until hands full. Go. They have 6 hand slots per unit of doohickey. We can make butter. Aha. Oh, I moved that and, yeah. I need to reset the bot for it to keep moving. Well, flooring is in order. I mean, I, at some point, may want to floor the everything. What is butter stored in? A butter! You are stored in a box. 4 butter, or 4 milk per unit butter. Jeez. That's annoying. That's incredibly annoying. A good bucket can only hold 3 units of butter, of milk at a time. A metal bucket can hold 5. So, yeah. Either way, you have to go back and forth at least twice. Or once, and then the metal one, it's consuming metal, and that's power. It uses metal plates, though. Just to note. I'm going to need to make this bigger. I can tell. I need more metal plate stuff. More metal workstations. And lots of power. I'll add as well. Oh goodness. Okay, delete a segment. Or 2. Oh, I don't have any fences. Any gates. No gates? What is this shenaniganry? Gib gates. Make gates. Make a bunch of gates. I need all of the gates. All of the gates! What now? What now? I am... The reason why I titled the stream today, prepping for later levels, I need to charge down there, is that that's really all I can do right now. I am waiting on technology to happen at the moment. Let's see, let's grab another... excuse me? Charge. There's metal. Not that one! Charge! That one. Edit. Expand. Expand the everything. Oh, it'll be so nice when at level 3, Mark 3 bots, because they don't need to charge. Oh, level 3 bots are gonna be so nice to have. Alright, that bot that I just did, I need to upload its script. Charge. Upload. Bot the next. Because don't forget, we need to have redundancy of our charge bots. Because what happens when the charging bot needs to be charged? Huh? Yeah, I thought so. Need to have another bot to charge the bot that needs to be... that charges other bots. That's gonna make sure that all of that happens. Now I need to have my collectors. I need to collect and store the coal. I'm assuming that it is, yes, it is stored in a crate. It's gonna find stuff, it's gonna pick them up, and it's gonna store it. Yes, find in area and toss into the thing. Do it until your hands are full, and until your hands are empty. Do that forever. Let's upload that script. And add about 3 or 4 more to that setup of picking up and storing. Glorious coal deposits, using metal tools. That's number 2. Dolly. Dolly, what you up to? Where are you? That's the 3rd storage. And this is what the game has essentially become. 4 and 1 more. 1 more for good measure. It's just, this is the inherent loop of this game at this moment in time, which I find to be a little bit repetitive. A little bit too repetitive, really. Just to be very honest about it. Sort of explains why I'm sure folks are not as interested in watching this series as previously, because it really is just that samey after a while. It's like, oh yeah, we can do things. We can do things. More different things. But when it boils down to it, at the moment, thanks to the power of the bot database, it's you train a bot, you save the script, you paste that script on several more bots, and repeat over and over and over and over and over again. No matter the task, it just boils down to train a bot, save the script, paste it to several more bots for that script. And oftentimes, you have to train a bot to do similar things just to get a different item for pickup, or look for a different item that you have to manually do the look for command for, and such. That's really what it's boiled down to at this point. It's extremely easy of a game. I wanna make that clear. To me, this game is extremely easy. It's just also extremely, extremely tedious after a certain point, and quite repetitive. I've got another crude metal station already built. Excellent. What do I want to do with that crude metal station? I don't know. There's like at least 3 more thingies I can do. I can do the buckets and such. Note that these furnaces cannot use coal. They use charcoal. For whatever reason, there is a difference between coal and charcoal, and the kilns, they need charcoal, those specific types of furnaces. Speaking of which, did I not get the ability to upgrade the ovens yet? Sure, I'll give you flooring. Here, make more flooring. Thanks. I do not have the ability to upgrade the oven quite yet. So that's good to know. Looking forward to the upgrading of the oven. It'll let me do a BP bricks. And I can actually start using my bricks that I've been making for a while now. What else can I do in the meantime while waiting on all of the techs that I need to get the next tier of doohickeys? Which, by the way, I would need to actually make another research station to even consume all of my WUV that I'm producing off of these 15 colonists right now, and I could add another 5 colonists. In fact, I may do just that. Hey, game. What's actually stopping me from just, you know, building another... Building another workstation right down here. I don't think there's anything stopping me from just building another workstation. I will have to upgrade said workstation. Does the logbot not go to the thingy? Oh, there we go. Good. I'll need to upgrade it to the max. Which, currently, it's doing a thing. Okay, good. Update. Oh, hey, it's automagic. I've got BP bots. BP bots doing work. Yay. It's upgrading for me. What do I need for the next upgrade? I've forgotten at this point. It upgrades at least a couple more times? Wait, can I work on different researches at the same time? Alright, this one needs a... Oh. I've got BPs for that. Oh, hey, the dude with the rough stone block, he's coming. He's over. He's dead. He's done it. Glorious auto magic. We did it. We need to do it again. It does appear as if you can do different researches at the same time with a different building. Another rough stone block, huh? And a bunch of sticks. This is very convenient that we can just upgrade on demand here in our little blueprint zone. Are you gonna bring me more sticks? There you go. Shall I upgrade again? I think so. 4 fresh water. I don't have a BP water. Now I can add a robot. BP water. Your mission is that you are going to go get a watering can. And you are going to get fresh water. And you are going to add to the nearest blueprint in area. We do have to take care of all of the stuff here until hand's full. I don't really need the until held object full, but we'll do that just for my own personal satisfaction. Until held object empty, and until held object empty. Escapable forever and ever and ever. Go ahead and do that. Now, where is the dude? Go ahead and take that and go. There. How lovely. How lovely of you. So there we go. We now can have multiple research stations operating at the same time. If I so desire. Which, of course, I do so desire. We'll put it there. It does, however, appear that I will need to add the individual item for the tech to each workbench. So this one has a metal axe. I will have to add a metal axe to this other station too for it to start doing work. And of course, the easy thing to do would be to grab this little WovBot's script and paste it on a different bot. Just upload that script and change what workstation the bot moves to. And then we add 5 more colonists. Alright, you are going to that machine. Maybe that machine processes slightly faster. I don't know. We shall see. Now, the idea here is that I will be using all of the WOV that is being produced, and that I won't be limited by the rate at which the machine processes the WOV. I also do find it interesting that you can do 2 different techs at the same time. Don't know why one would want to do that, but there you go. You've got that ability. so now we are able to process about twice as fast as we were previously. Excellent. You need some repairs there, buddy. Might need to assign additional bots that are going to feed and repair and clothe all of my colonists and give them their toys. Because the individual objects get bigger and bigger and bigger with every level, so they can only really hold one at a time, meaning they may need some dedicated bots for each individual item, for each individual colonist. Let's see, so 5 more colonists. Where do I have my... Where did I put them away? I put them away. Okay. Good to know that I did that. What do I want to feed them? It appears as if I am using all of my carrots. We will feed these colonists some raw pumpkin. Yes, raw pumpkin. That shall be that. We want 5 colonists. So 5 eyes it shall be. Glorious colonist seeds. And it's 5 items of level 1 food. We've got Pfeffernus. Pfeffernus. We've got... Come on. Thank you. Who's next? Who's next? We've got... Tiramisu. All these dessert names, wow. We've got Wagashi. Who's next? We've got... Oh my god. Religious. Religious. And we have... Who is our last? Who shall be? Colonist 20. Parfait again. Huh. But I already have a parfait. Do I not? I have a parfait. We have 2 parfaits. Because if one wasn't good enough, now we have 2. Yeah. We've also got an eclair. We've got an eclair, and now we have a tiramisu. Lots of wonderful desserts. Okay, now I have to take these one at a time all the way up there. Hey, do they move with me? Oh my gosh, that's so much easier. Hey, did you know that items on the output port of a building stay there when you move the building? Huh. That's one way to move a colonist. Interesting. I didn't know that until just now, when the thought occurred to me, hey, maybe try doing that thing. And that thing was successful. Well then, what do I want this workshop to do? Over here, now that we've scaled up the WUV. I don't even know if I have the resources to support another 5 colonists, but hey. There we go. Let's do the metal bucket. Let's make metal buckets. Alright, baby. You are CM buckets! Bouquets! You are glorious bouquets. You're gonna do that until that crate stack is full. Until hands full, until hands empty. Forever. Wait. Go. Give me my glorious bouquets. Store the CM bouquet storage. Ta-da! Ta-da! Go. Do the thing! This may use all of my power. Not gonna lie, because to make the buckets in particular, we need to make the plates. And the buckets. We need 2 of these operating simultaneously. On top of any others that may be operating. And at the moment, I only have the power to do 2 at a time. I can make triangle frames now. So I should set up another structural workbench or wood shaping bench or whatever the heck it is needed. I think it's a structural workbench that I need for that. Let's do it here. Add another bit of flooring. And add some more crates. Your mission is triangle frames. I want to make the giant water wheel, at least one of those wonders, because that's going to be a magnificent source of power. Yeah, we can do the triangle frames here. Poles and pegs. Excellent. Excellent. That's actually pretty easy. Try poles. Go grab poles. Grab. 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 Add. Okay. Until that is full. Forever. Wait, 1. Go. You. Try pegs. Your mission. Pegs. Go. Add to workbench. Until hands full. Until hands are in fact empty. Forever. And ever and ever and ever. Now, once we have one made, you're going to store our pieces of the Triforce. Forever. Huzzah! We did it. Now, the thing about the water wheel, we can't just build it and move it. That's a little bit of a problem. You have to build it on shallow water. Well, as it turns out, there just so happens to be shallow water right there. I will need to edit my blueprint bots to cover that area. That would be logs. Where is the pegs? There's the pegs. That's all you need to do. And then I need a triangle frame. BP try. You are going to get that. We're going to move to there. Take from there. Find nearest blueprint. In there. And add to blueprint. So you are BP try. Triangle frame blueprint. Now the giant water wheel makes significantly more power than a single windmill. I think it's 3? The equivalent of 3? Autonauts. Giant water wheel. Wiki. There we go. This thing produces 150 power every 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds. That is as opposed to the windmill. So 150 every 10. The windmill produces 50 every 15, so it's actually better than 3. Hello, Ave! Welcome to the Autonauts stream for the day. I am building a gigantic water wheel that must be placed on water to do anything. Doesn't matter the type of water, just needs to be on water. And that is going to supplement my power generation by quite a lot. And as I was saying, the giant water wheel, 150 power every 10 seconds, as opposed to a windmill, which produces 50 power every 15 seconds. So 150 every 10 is 15 per second. 15 per second. The 50 every 15 is 3 1/3 each. So 15 divided by 3.3 repeating is 4.5. So one of these water wheels equals 4.5 windmills. 4.5 windmills. And as I think I've said before, a single one of these workstations in here uses 4 windmills worth of power to constantly operate. Okay? If one of these was always working, it would take 4 windmills to provide it enough power. Which means that a giant water wheel, looks like I need to adjust the BP panel. BP panels? Where's BP panels? BP panels. You need to have massive adjustments. So yeah, one of these is able to provide the power to a single workstation, and it has a little bit extra. Just a tad extra. 24 panels! BP Panelbot, do you happen to have... You do not. You're getting extra hands. Why do I want to give BP Panelbot extra hands? Because with extra hands, it can hold 2 panels at a time. Panels take 4 hand slots, and with the extra hands, they get 8 for a Mark II bot. So now it needs to make 12 trips to finish off the water wheel to add enough panels to form the fins there. And then that first one will be done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This thing, while it uses a lot of wood resources, does produce a lot of power by comparison to the windmills and their footprint for 4 of them. It does have that restriction where they need to be built on water, but I have the ability to make water anywhere right now. I have the ability to build dredgers now. Crude dredgers, mind you, but that means that I can freely terraform to anything by making dredged land next to water tiles. If you make a dredged tile directly next to a water tile, it will become that water tile. It spreads the water magically to that tile. Excellent, we are now full on the metal buckets. Good. 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 What I can do with that is make a nice rectangular spot fitting within the overall footprint of a giant water wheel, or several giant water wheels, and just make a perfect location to place a bunch of giant water wheels on the map. If I wanted to. How we doing here? We have one more trip. One more trip. And we'll have our glorious first giant water wheel going to supplement all of this. So that we can operate these a little more consistently, I guess. And or operate bench saws, which we're actually about to unlock with another 100,000 WUV here. I do have 2 glorious buildings researching this technology at a time, consuming all of the WUV from 20 colonists, which barely seems like it's not quite enough to keep these 2 running at max capacity, but it also appears as if I may need a few more robots going around and meeting the needs of everything. We shall see. Otto Eggy! My hens have laid 1,000 eggs! Yay. 1,000 eggs. Great. Great job. And there we go. The water wheel has been finished. It can now be placed on water pretty much anywhere, as long as it's shallow water and not deep water. Which means that's a great spot to place that, as long as I have the power rods. Where are those again? There they are. Excuse me? You can't... What? Oh, that's stone. I see. Huzzah! Glorious mechanical power from straps and such. What's interesting is that this type of a system is how things were done a very long time ago. And I think there's still areas that use this as a means of doing work. Of using the flow of water on a water wheel to make rotational energy that can get transferred to other things that rotate. So that it just does it for you automatically without any need of human input outside of maintaining the system, the water wheel and such. It's glorious, magnificent, and beautiful. What next? What the heck can I even use coal for right now? Coal. Yeah, I would like to know. Coal. Coal can fuel good furnaces. Okay, I have crude furnaces right now. The stationary steam engine. Ha, graphene. Yeah, energetic graphite. It can fuel train engines and train refueling stations. Great, so trains. It can be used for trains, but, Nah. Let's see, the stationary steam engine, when I am eventually able to get one. How does that work? It needs fuel and fresh water to operate the stationary steam engine. But this doesn't tell me anything about the rate at which it actually makes power. Huh? Yes, you can build trains in this game. Did you not know? Did you not know that you can build rail and trains in Autonauts? You can build trains. You can build trains. Trains and cranes and hand cars and wagons and carriages. To build a train, we need pistons and connecting rods and metal wheels and metal axles and a firebox and a boiler and a good vehicle assembly unit. You can also apparently build canoes. Now this is a part you can move around with cranes. So yeah, there's that. There's a whole vehicle system in the game. Yeah, crude rail track. You can make track out of wood beams and metal poles. So you can have your robots fish for you by getting in a boat and going fishing out in deep water. You can have robots literally get inside a boat, go out, and fish. And then bring back fish and process fish for food. You can establish your own fishery in this game. Why one would do that, I don't know. but it is a thing one can do. Establish your own fishery. And I mentioned why my cereal crops became pumpkins. Last stream, I think I mentioned, oh hey, I figured out why magically my cereal became pumpkin. It's because if the game has fewer than 20 pumpkin crops on the map at any given time, it will convert a random cereal crop into a pumpkin. And I apparently did that twice to me in my cereal crop farming area. So the point is, I can't do anything in particular with coal right now. Unless I somehow have access to good kilns, which I don't think so. How do I get leeches or medicine? So the leeches... is a hand net on a swamp. You net them out of the swamp. And then the medicine over here. The medicine is leeches. It's made out of fresh water, a clay jar, and a leech at an alchemy station to get into leeches, which is the next new thing I need for the next level of my colonists. This is our next new product that I'm going to have to do once I unlock the alchemy station and clay jars. For that, I need to get the pottery tech, I'm pretty sure, to unlock the clay jars, as well as the health tech. Which is actually going to require getting leeches, to even unlock the health tech. So I guess I should do that, huh? The problem... There is a slight problem in that all of my swampland is being used for bulrush farming right now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to adjust this to, let's say that extent, sure. You can plant in that area, so I can convert this area to stuff. Oh my goodness, I have so many random things just everywhere. Hey, bucket. This is actually a great use of a metal bucket. Metal buckets store 5 units of stuff at a time, as far as I can tell, meaning that it can grab 5 sand and or 5 soil at a time. Meaning, we can convert a tile with 1 trip. So that's excellent. This is, yeah, 5 units at a time. And all I need to do is right-click on this tile a few times, and magically, it is now swamp. Apparently 3 is all I actually need to convert to swamp. Yep. So now we have some swamp. Huzzah! A little bit of swamp that's not going to get bull rushed to all hell. Now, is there a better way to get leeches besides the leech? We have access to the bench saw now. And I unlocked level 6 stuff, but good luck at 10 million. That's the final tier of tech. Oh goodness, that's a lot of flashing lights. Okay. Next technology. Next technology shall be what? I need everything. Okay? I need all of it. Yeah. Clay pots, sure. Give me clay pots. I need a couple clay pots. Raw? Pay very close attention. It did say raw clay pots on this tech, not baked. Finished pots / bowls. They're bowls. They're not pots. They're bowls. Okay. The tech we just got allows me to upgrade the mechanical frame saws, but that upgrade also is going to require them to have power, which is why I'm not really going to do anything right there quite yet. Because I also need to see, like, what do we even need to do this upgrade? A lot of things! I even need a BP crude metal plate now. BP CM plate. Blueprints. Move to there, take from there, and you're good now. Go. Yep. Give me the things. Why are you not? Ah. Apparently it just couldn't do it with everything next to each other. Yeah. These are going to need power. I can already see the little connector on the left for the power on these. Okay. Leech. Crude hand net or hand net in swamp. Hand net. I have the ability to make the hand net. What is the difference? Besides string and the bench that's used for it. The hand net, when used in a freshwater tile, gives you bait fish, and a seawater tile gives you bait fish, and in swamp gives you leeches. Durability 40. At a good workbench. The crude hand net has durability 20. That is the only difference. Ah, yes, there is a speed difference, of course. So there is a number of swings to collect a resource difference. We get 20 swings on the crude hand net and 10 swings on the hand net. So it is a faster item overall. That is the answer on the leeches, and why we should make hand nets with a good workbench that is square frames, poles, and string. Oh great, good workbench. Fortunately, I have a few of those. And we're gonna make the thingies, yes. Hand nets. Poles, square frames, and string. We're going to do this as we have previously. Net poles. Grab poles. And add to workbench. Until hand's full, until hand's empty. Until that storage full. Forever, wait, go. Save that. As we're about to do that with the other stuff, the other 2 items. You are net frames. Go to square frame storage, take from square frame storage, go. I'll keep the check on it. You don't need to have the check on all of them, though. Net string. Go to string, take from string, and go. And then, of course, we need to store the nets. So as soon as that string guy comes over, and we start making the hand nets, we can start storing the glorious hand nets, which actually have the netting on them. Yeah. Bench saws. Need to be in an enclosed room and powered. Great. Bench saw, I need to know some more information about you. I would like another water wheel. Thanks. Make me another water wheel. Bench saw has a delay of 1.5 seconds, meaning that it operates, its cycle is every 1.5 seconds, and it needs 50 power to do a cycle. So it uses 50 power every 1.5 seconds per bench saw. I need actually more bench saws. At least one more, actually. I need 5, really. We need 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, we need 4 minimum. So 50 every half second. 1.5 seconds, excuse me. $33 and 1/3 power every second to continuously operate a bench saw. The bench saw doubles, not doubles, it multiplies your output by 1.5. So you end up getting 3 items out instead of 2 items out for every item you put in, regardless of step. So you put 1 log in, you get 3 planks out now, once you have the bench saw. You put 1 plank in, you get 3 poles out, versus previously just 2. And then you put 1 pole in, you get 3 fixing pegs out, versus 2 previously. This is a massive difference in efficiency per building. The problem is that it uses a lot of power. 33 1/3 per second. Each one takes 10 windmills to operate with 100% uptime. There are 4 things made on a bench saw, one of which can only be made at the bench saw, and that is wooden beams. This giant water wheel doesn't make enough power for 100% uptime on one frame saw. Yikes. That's a yikes moment there. Yeah, I think we can agree that that would be a yikes. I was trying to find out about the about that steam engine a while back. So I don't know why that this page on the wiki doesn't tell me anything about the time it takes to actually produce the power. Because it's like, okay, coal will give you 500 power, like per unit coal. Charcoal gives you 240, logs give you 120, planks give you 60, poles give you 30, sticks give you 10. Hay bales give you 10, and fertilizer gives you 3. And then it consumes 1 fresh water for every 100 power produced, and can store up to a maximum of 20 water and 1,000 power stored. But at what rate does it produce the power from the fuel and the water when provided fuel and water? At what rate does it do this? This is not stated on the page for the stationary steam engine on the Autonauts wiki. Someone needs to go in there and put that information, because that is important information. Very, very important information. Extremely important information that I don't know why is not put there. Right? That's extremely important information, and I don't know why it's not on this page. All that I get on power generating structures is windmill 50 power per 15 seconds, 150 power per 10 seconds on the giant water wheel, up to 1,000 power is all that it says on the stationary steam engines. Depends on fuel and water. Up to 1,000 power. That's all I know. But wouldn't the frame saws not be used 100% of the time? Do you see my frame saws? My current frame saws? On the upgrade to the bench saws. I want you to look at this. What's the downtime on any individual one of these? Or any set of these? What's the downtime? Minuscule. The downtime is minuscule because I am going to throw multiple robots at the problem. We have a very high demand for stuff. Now, will I need fewer bench saws overall than frame saws? Yes, I will need fewer of them. But at minimum, I'm going to want 1 per product. So at least 4. At least 4. And likely more than that, based off of my current rates of consumption making all of these stupid products over here. Making all of these like triangle frames and box frames and square frames and panels and good gears and axles and wheels and cranks and buttons. All of this stuff uses these 4 things over here, made out of frame saws. Oh hey, my water wheel's done. Cool. Let's move that out of the way a bit, so I can make another. Ugh! Why? You have to move it completely someplace else before you can place it where you want to place it. Or at least try to place it where you want to place it. Huh. Why am I holding a rope? Why am I holding a rope? I don't know. Have a rope. Thanks. So I was in the process of, leeches. What stores leech? Crates. I want you there. We'll get to the bench saws. I, in particular, for the moment, am only going to actually have one bench saw operating, and it's going to make me the very specific thing we need the bench saw for on the wooden beams, because I need the wooden beams in order to upgrade my storage containers to the single entity really good storage containers. So this is going to be Leech Farmer. Leech Farmer. These hand nets probably behave in the same way as buckets, but I don't know. You're gonna get a hand net, and then you're going to go stand on this tile, and you're going to use your hand net on the swamp. Oh god, that's annoying. Okay. Okay, you're going to go and stand on that tile and find the swamp that is that tile to use your hand net. There we go. It's nice that the game gives you a nice, great, big red arrow pointing to the exact tile on the move command. I want you here, and I want you doing that, and I want you to do that until the crate is full. Forever with a weight 1. Just keep on making a mess here. You store leeches. We now have leech farming. Excuse me. Oh, you're not done yet. You're not actually... Huh. Why no leeches? Huh. The what? Huh. What? I use the thing, I get a leech every time. The bot uses the thing, it doesn't get any leeches whatsoever. What? How? This has a lot of stamina on it. I mean, is it like... It's supposed to be doing it on these tiles, right? Yet it seems to be like trying to swing it. It shouldn't have to move to the swamp if it's standing adjacent to the tile that it finds. It should be using the item on the found swamp tile. It should not need to stand on the swamp tile. I can tell it to stand on the swamp tile, but I shouldn't have to, is my point. Like, I can tell it, move to the spot that's on the swamp. Sure. Do that instead. And swing there. Okay. So apparently, if it's not actually standing on the tile, it can only actually swing on the tile it's standing on. What? Like, I should be able to stand here and use the thing on that tile. Like, what? What happened to bots can do anything you can do? What happened to that concept of bots can do anything you can do? Because clearly, the bot can't do a thing that I can do, which is stand on an adjacent tile and use a tool on an adjacent tile with the hand nets. That seems like a bug to me. Clay jar, roof tiles, flower pots, large clay dish, and good clay station. That would be an upgrade to the clay station, would it not? So let's get one of those placed to upgrade it, shall we? Next technology. Well, now at least it's doing a thing. Let's get the wool going. I need to grab 2 wool blankets. Why are you not charged? There you go. Oops, I only needed 2. Go and add to these stations. Ding, ding. Alright, what am I going to do about the bench saws? Or bench saw, singular. It needs to be enclosed. Really? I guess I'll move, make a section over here that's enclosed or something. That seems like the easiest plan for the moment. Alright, where's my power rods? There we go. Glorious! Beautiful! Rods! Haha! So, 12? 13 and a half. The equivalent of 13 and a half windmills off of that into the power setup system, entire system. I think between that and these, we can operate a bench saw in a room with floor. Well, that's gonna be fun, making a room with floor. I need all that grass to die. But there's also a stone deposit there, and I can't delete stone deposits either. Alright. New position. I need it near the trees though, with my logs. It needs to be near my logs. I would really not want to have to relocate all of my blueprint bots to somewhere else. Is it time to get all this organized? I was not looking forward to this. But, yeah. I need to clean up this mess. This is a mess. A huge mess. The mess can, start by having this move to a much better location. Oh! That is my alarm to indicate that we are halfway through today's stream. Meaning that I get to think about exactly what I'm going to do with all of these boxes. This is a lot of boxes and a lot of workstations and all that would need to be moved. Oh boy. Oh goodness. And what do I need to upgrade you? Lots of stuff that I have my blueprint bots for. So that's easy. I hope it doesn't need power. Watch it need power. Anyway, with that, folks, I am going to take a brief few-minute break, and I shall return very shortly. And I have returned. Welcome back. For those of you who are not aware, today, on my community section of the channel, I have posted a new poll asking what folks would like to see on my streaming next. Now, this is just a broad question. In general, what would you like to see as the next thing that I do? The reason why I post this is that, well, this series, there are 3 viewers right now. We've peaked at 5 today, which, you know, not the worst it's been. Not the worst that it has ever been for this particular series, for Autonauts, which... Okay. I am considering ending Autonauts because of a lot of the reasons that I've been stating over the course of this particular stream. But we're also basically done with Dyson Sphere program in the afternoon on our first playthrough of that. It's pretty much done. As complete as we can currently do, really, outside of oh god, that needs both power and a room. Good clay station. Why? Why are you so annoying? So I want to know people's thoughts about what they would like to see next. Of course, I have left it open for leaving comments as to what people would like to see as well, as part of that poll, and then you can leave likes on whatever folks post to let me know, hey, I actually want this. So I posted Subnautica, Planet Coaster, PC Building Simulator, Stardew Valley, and other for the moment. Whatever you want to comment, leave a comment. Preferably something I own. Would be nice. That would be good if I actually owned the thing. Speaking of deletion, let's get rid of this area's flooring so that I can use it elsewhere. Let's do our big redesign now. Let's do our glorious reorganization. Yeah, I need to reorganize all of this. I'm just looking at all of these stacks of boxes and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so much. I can completely delete the crude shoes. That can just go away completely. Oh wow, palm trees. Palm trees get big. A little bit blocked by the shaped stone over there too. Oh hey, it would help if I were to move that pick out of the way so they can continue to do stuff here. Yeah, there you go. I have one dude with a metal tool here that is slowly converting this to rich stone blocks. Or rich stone. So when I start doing this and I start moving around these boxes, it's gonna break a few things. And I will need to pay pretty close attention to the things that it breaks as it's being done. This doesn't need to exist over here. That doesn't need to be there. That's in the way. Okay. Let's start making just a line of stuff. That's more of an intermediate. This is technically a tool. That's a tool. That's a tool. A tool. Preferably not have a robot sitting there. An intermediate. A tool. A tool. A tool. A tool. A tool. And a tool. Some form of intermediate, not really a tool. There's these 3 tools as well. Tool. Tool and tool. Ugh, random stuff in my way. Let's clean out some of the random stuff in the way. I may just start, you know, there's a dumpster over here. Time to dumpster some of the trash that I've left about the place. All these little random tools. But you can use the tools. Nah. Nah, I don't think so. Just want to clean up a bit. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. You to there, and you to there. Good. Cleaner. Much cleaner. Sticks'll get moved. Excuse me. Stones will get moved. Move all of that. Yep. Replay that. As I said, stuff is going to get broken as I move these, especially the active ones. And I'll just need to pay quite close attention as to what needs to be fixed and changed and all that. Get that moved out of the way. Couple crude buckets. Yeah, you can get demolished. Thanks. Phew. Phew. Random stick too in that spot. Alright, it looks like my logistics axes. Yep. Was broken. Now it's actually doing its logistics work. I need a spot that is relatively compact where I'm going to place all of these tool-making buildings. And I'm going to continue to place all of this flooring down. I should not limit myself to areas that are or are not floored on the production of anything. Okay. Excuse me? Oh. Out of floor. Hey, buddies. What? What? Oh, there's some tiles there, apparently, that it cannot actually build on. Give me all that. as flooring. More flooring! Okay. We're gonna do this. Because that just seems like a, like, obvious layout, right? Obvious layout? Pretty sure that broke several robots by doing that. Okay, you're waiting. You're waiting. Okay. Just paying really close attention to all the things everywhere. Let's move these guys to be a little bit more compact on my skeps and bee houses, which don't have any beehives in them at the moment. Pick up these random sticks about the place and get rid of them. I don't want them. Don't want them, don't need them. There we go. And then I have these good workbenches. They're gonna get moved over here. I could do a very similar style. Just like that on all of those diagonals. The only problem is I have to move stuff out of the way again. Any more? Any more? I think I'm good. Now that I've broken, I'm sure, a lot of stuff. Just gotta go and restart a lot of guys. Oh, I should pay closer attention to what I'm quote-unquote restarting and not restarting. Because, yeah, that could be problematic in actuality. Yeah, see, you make pitchforks and store them. You're gonna need to drop what you're holding and then go to the thing. Hello, bots. This'll tell me a lot more information. All the question marks are the ones that I need to look at right now. Question marks. Question marks with tools and such. Oh. Okay. Miners mining. Just gonna restart several of these robots. Those look fine. Those are all fine. Cauldron fuel is fine. Carrot diggers, BP bots are all fine. Spares are fine. You are mushrooms, that's fine. You mushrooms are all logistics bots. Find nearest crude pick. We'll restart that. Finding nearest sticks. Finding nearest tree seeds. Getting pegs in the wrong area. There you go. You are digger, you are chargers, all bunch of chargers, cereal stuff, bot builders, and billboards. So I think everyone is okay. I think it's all fine. Perhaps. And we're not making more hand nets because we're full on hand nets. Yes, we did it. We actually did it. We made a different, more organized spot for all this. Slightly more organized for all of that mess. And we have this area now that's completely emptied. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, now we need an enclosed space that's powered. Oh god, the leeches. The leeches! They're everywhere! Okay. An enclosed room for a bench saw. We're gonna move that bench saw there. We're gonna put a gate on the other side, and then we are going to do that. Thanks, bench saw. I need to power it. I should automate some more of these belt linkages. Okay. I have 6 belt linkages. That's not going to be enough to connect. Because we need to belt linkage there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. The random tools continue to troll. All the random stuff that I've placed everywhere is haunting me at this point. Continues to haunt me. We are processing the WUV as fast as it's being produced. Yay! I like to see that. Alright, I've got, how many? 2 whole belt linkages left. Great. Can I place it there? No. No, you can't. Can I place it there? How about there? There? Belt linkages. So they have to be placed What? They can be 5? Hmm. I've been counting to 4, not 5. I have been counting to 4 rather than 5. Here it doesn't matter. Here it matters. Yeah. It's a gap of 4. Hmm. Here I've done the full gap of 4. Here I have not. I wonder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The game broke. The game's broken. Oh no. It froze. It's not responding. Why? Why? It's gone. It's done. System? Performance? We're fine on memory. We're fine on CPU. It's just Autonauts not responding. Not responding. Close program. How far back is the autosave on Autonauts? That's great. That's the first time the game has crashed. Just flat out crashed on me. Wow. I'm a little surprised. And shocked, even. I know the game has some bugs in it still, but... Really? How? How did that just stop responding while I was working on those, belt linkages? Go. Oh... You're telling me to continue from... What? Autosaves, yes. We need to load an autosave. Where's the... What... Is this one the most recent? 1151? Oh my god. That's... That's like 8 plus minutes. Okay. It may have been trying to autosave as I was placing belt linkages. Yeah, I think it was trying to autosave while placing belt linkages. Looks like we have to move this back over. Get our little quote-unquote enclosed space here. Queue up the belt linkages again, the additional linkages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? We can do better than that. Why did it delete the flooring. I didn't want you to delete the flooring. I wanted you to change the belt linkage to be a little lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I actually want this here, but I'll do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, magically clipped through a crate. Sure. And if we can hop 5, that changes dramatically the calculus on all of this in here. But I think I go down from here. How many do I have? 1! Ta-da! So I will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That there. So I need at least 3 finished ones. Oh hey, 1, 2, 3. More flooring. Thanks. And that is power provided to this bench saw for the purpose of making wooden beams. This is what I need. This is the new item that can only be made in a bench saw. The other stuff will make 3 of each of the different things. But here, what I absolutely need is bench saw, is wooden beams. And these beams, I believe, are also placed in pallets. Pallet. I need more pallet. Okay. But your mission is beams. You are beam bot. You are there to there. Oh my gosh, that's so fast. Right. It uses power, and it processes 1.5 seconds. It's faster than a frame saw. Inherently faster than a frame saw. And gives you more. But uses loads and loads and loads and loads of power to do so. Until hands full. Until hands empty. Do not forever. Until the storage is full. And yes, it is on a pallet. Do that. Wait. Go. Bought the next. 3 hand slots on the wooden beams. You are going to store beams. Countdown until there's girders. Oh boy. Metal beams. Go ahead and do that. You can hold more than 1, but you're just gonna do... You may need to do more than 1. Oh boy. Hey. Store beams? We'll just add another bot into the mix. Sure. If 1's not fast enough, surely 2 is going to be fast enough. And that, as they say, is that. Okay, so pallets. We can now upgrade our storages. Stack. You have to control click. Upgrade. It's bigger. Footprint. I did not realize that the footprint changed. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, you are going to be BP beams. You get to take out of that. To find nearest blueprint in ta area. And that's going to be our first foray into our big storage. The biggest of storage. Of course we're going to need a whole bunch of pallets, and we're going to need to upgrade the pallets from these to the big pallets. The issue is going to be space. Ultimately. I'm going to have to move that over a bit, and you're going to need to move over, and you're going to need to move over, because we need more room. And we need to adjust these, apparently, to... Oh god, you're done. Hi! Hi, Giganto Pallet. So, big pallet can be used by many bots at the same time. That's the whole idea behind big pallet. And I didn't really pay too much attention to what that needed, but I'm pretty sure that it was more than just logs. Or not just logs. That it needs. It needs planks. It needs planks and pegs, so I need to pay very close attention to my peg stuff. In fact, hey, you can... Oh, boy. That's also the same footprint. They all have the same footprint, most likely. All of the big stuffs likely have the same footprint. Oh, right. BP pegs can't really do anything until, you know... Like, we can't do much until we get the pegs placed. Uh-oh. Hey, bot. I need to stop you, and I need to trade with you. I need to get in range of you. Yeah, let's trade. Mine. So I'm gonna move this, I don't even know, here. And the fantastic thing once I fix all of these bots is that you will plainly see that every bot's going to be able to do what it needs to do instantaneously. Every single bot's going to be able to do stuff in this building completely and fully. And now we can put our little crate of logs back. And yeah, It can also store 1,000 units of pegs at a time. Yeah! Yeah, Mr. Bot Store Peg, you can go now. Thanks. Excuse me? Oh. Go. Thanks. Thanks, bot. So the upgraded thingy also needed planks, so I'm going to want to, also pay attention when I upgrade this guy on 18 planks. Because they can't actually retrieve planks from this pallet. But we're going to be continuously making planks from the logs, which is a good thing. Excuse me? Oh, you have them all already. Great, thanks. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This is a rather big difference. I'm gonna try to make that clear. This is a rather massive difference. Now that we have wooden beams. Oh boy, I'm gonna delete that pallet. Oh gosh, so fast. They're so fast. Alright, move that over there. You... Glorious stuffs. Oh god, there's so much to pick up. Now it's very easy to teach bots how to add and remove from very active containers. I appear to need more logs. It would appear as if I may need more logs. And of course I will need to upgrade the pole storage as well. Pretty sure none of these guys are broken bots. It's just a bunch of take. Yeah, it's just a bunch of take actions from a bunch of robots. What about my storage bots? Wait. My storage bots. Storing logs. Log storage. I apparently need more. Log storage. Who'd have thought? Oh. I need to clean all this up too. Your mission. Whoops. Your mission is to do that. Go. Go grab logs. Apparently I need more digging over here for my forestry. We need to dig more. Dig more to plant more. To get more logs. More logs. All of the logs shall be mine. Oh yeah, using a lot of logs because the wooden beams are a log to make the beams. Oh, joy. This is glorious. This is actually pretty glorious. These are these a +1 or a +2? It is a +1. To do that upgrade. Does the BP stuff reach here? The wooden beam one does. I don't think the square frame one does. Are you gonna go and... Yes, you are. Plank one doesn't. And I think the peg one doesn't either. There you go. Now we'll be getting the upgraded big pallet. Giganto pallets! For the everything. So the question is, outside of forestry, what even needs big containers? Right? Like, what actually needs the big, massive containers? I really don't know what I would genuinely need the huge containers for. But I'll tell you what, I'll be making them. I shall make them. By upgrading the existing infrastructure. So you can upgrade the silo and the barrel as well as the pallets and crates. I don't think I can upgrade the bot storage. No. Alright, silo. You'll get an upgrade. Barrels, you'll get an upgrade. Yeah, they become these 3x3 entities. You'll get an upgrade. Oh my gosh. Oh, and you need triangle frames. Hey. Interesting. The big silo is triangle frames as well as wooden beams. Glorious thingies. Yes, give me more. More obscenely large things. I think I need more log storage. Yeah. Anyone else that's trying to do stuff in here? Lots of things are trying to do stuff in there. Lots and lots and lots. So you are more log storage. You'll get that. I need to give you... I don't need to actually give you a hand, but I need to give you a backpack. Go. So I don't need to give them hands because they already have 6 hand slots. Adding 2 more hands doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's the... Excuse me, but stop. No, go. Go away. That. Come here. Get that upgrade and then get shoes. Shoes are what you could actually use. The backpack will store 1 log at a time. So they're able to move 3 logs total. Back and forth. Glorious, glorious, beautiful stuffs. Okay. Here we go. I am almost done with the textiles and clothing tech. Oh, those are so big. Oh, those are so big. Beautiful. Majestic buildings. Such large. Wow. I'm going to upgrade even more sets of crates. I don't even know why I would even need casks, but hey. We're gonna do more. More upgrading, more! We must have all of the gigantics. All of the gigantanormous stuff must be mine. Why are you in, like, all red? Because bots are walking by, that's why. The bots walk through things. Beautiful. So beautiful. Again, like, why? Why do I need these for anything other than this situation with all of these? Because this is the obvious reason, right? The obvious thing. Bots can access these. Multiple bots can access at the same time these bigger storages. Which is great for very commonly used things like the wood products. The logs, planks, poles, pegs. In particular. What would also be a pretty commonly used item... Gosh, what would be another, like, really commonly used item? I mean, eventually, probably the metal stuff. Eventually. Otherwise, I don't really see the need for that level of speed upgrade on much else. I mean, even the, like, wooden beams and even all of the square frames and panels and all of this stuff. Like, none of this stuff really needs an upgrade. Oh, hey. A hat-making bench. A sewing station. A crude loom. Glorious. Beautiful stuff. Did I end up taking the wrong tech? I think I just took the clothing tech. Instead of the... Yeah. Instead of the sheep farming tech. I was supposed to take sheep farming tech. Oops. Well, what's done is done. I can now officially start working on Tier 5 clothing. I think I have what I need to start working on Tier 5 clothing. It would be nice to have the fleece upgrades. Oh, hey, you're done. Beautiful. Very appreciated. So, power on the loom, or the sewing station, don't really need to make hats. The crude loom... Don't think I'll need that necessarily, but what is my next level of clothing? So we're going down the robe line. The next upgrade is coats. We need a sewing station to make coats to upgrade from robes, and we will need bulrush cloth wooden buttons and bulrush thread. That's it to get into the coats. I don't need the loom on any of these. Oh, really? So the coat and scarf, there's look at the icon here. It goes from wooden crates to the big wooden crates. So the high-tiered items need larger crates for storage, and you can't put the larger items in the smaller crates anymore. That also applies to the level 6 and level 7 medicine, to both of the level 6 and 7 of the new item that you need at level 6 for the education, and it likely also applies to all of the portraits for the level 7. This also should apply to the food, which we're on the carrots, so this next level is fine for the regular carrots, but then after that, it goes... Stuff starts needing the big crates for the raw carrot cake to make the carrot cake at level 6, and then the carrot burger at level 7. Those are the big crates. Those are the big crates to get the level 7 stuff stored. Does it need any of that for any of the other componentry? We can store the bot stuff in regular chests, regular crates. But yeah, the high level thingies, food, clothes, even the leisures, the 6 and 7 on the leisures, they need the upgraded big crates. So it's a good thing we got these big crates. We're prepared for future levels. At that point, of course, we are going the doll route rather than the pony route because of the costs of the dolls being a little bit cheaper on the sheep products. Because at the beginning, it's harder to do the sheep products until we actually get this next tech that we're in the midst of working on. This is a very easy upgrade to do the Jack-in-the-Box. It's just putting panels around a doll. Just making a box and sticking a doll in a box, and you got a Jack-in-the-Box. The dollhouse will add another doll to the Jack-in-the-Box, and a triangle frame and a panel. That I can just do. This, I will need rivets to get into the toy rocket, though, so that'll be a little bit on the much more side. Steam Hammer upgrades the crude metal workstation for us at Metal Tech, and I can do that upgrade for the Steam Hammer. That is very doable. The clothing, as I said, for the coat, I can just do this now. Bulrush thread, wooden buttons, bulrush cloth, robe at a sewing station can make the upgraded coats. I'm not inclined to do it until I get all of the tech necessary for the next level. Alright, looks like I actually have enough collection, and it looks like I have enough digging in actuality. What I need is seedling planters. Why are you not taking? Oh. It would help if there were enough seedlings to take from the planter. Ah, because fertilizer. We are waiting for fertilizer to happen. Okay. I need a consistent source of fertilizer. Ah, that's what's happened. Right. I'm not getting any dung from the cows anymore because all of the cows are in the milking sheds and they're not actively eating. So I'm not getting as much fertilizer as I once was. Huh. That's a shame. That's impacted my forestry greatly. I should fix this. At earliest convenience. How would one fix this? So I already shoved raw pumpkin into the fertilizer storage composter. I'm supposed to be shoving excess carrot seeds into it. I guess I should be shoving excess cereal seed, or whatever that I can of the cereal stuff into it. I don't know. So this fertilizer, this composter accepts any seeds. Does it accept hay? Let me have a look at the wiki page for the composter. The compost bin. This makes 4 fertilizer per dung, 1 per dug turf, 1 per pumpkin as a pumpkin, and 1/2 per loose weeds. And then 0.25 per seed crop. Pumpkin as pumpkin, eh? Wait, why you know Diggy Diggy? Why you know Diggy Diggy? Why you know Spade? Spade? I guess I need more spades than what I'm able to produce. Okay. Gotta do what I can here on this. So, there's these things known as crude metal spades. Hey, pumpkin digger. You're gonna go ahead and, you're gonna stop, you're gonna come towards me at your earliest convenience. Yeah, come towards me and drop what you're holding. And what you're going to do is you're going to go... I hit the edit button, excuse me. You're gonna go here and get that until your hands are full. And I'm gonna go to this. I'm actually gonna go to the database at this point. And I'm gonna look for dig. And it's gonna pull up all of the bots that are like digger, pumpkin digger, and such. And I'm gonna edit them to go and grab metal. I wish this was a little bit easier to work with, but things like carrot digger, I need you to also be like, hey, go and get the spades from there instead. Go ahead and drop what you got, and then when you need more, go ahead and do that. That one's the crude metals. This one's not crude metals. This is gonna take the edge off, shall we say. Take the demand away from the crude spades. Oh gosh, digweeds. Digweeds, yes, you. Stop. Metal. Metal. Go. Digweeds. You're gonna upload that. Okay, buddy. You stop, drop. That one, go. 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 That should be the vast majority of those. Should do the same with our clay dudes, but I mean, they're not doing anything right now either. Oh boy. That's working a little faster now on the pumpkins. The problem here is that I can't actually throw carrots into the composter as carrots. Pretty sure about that. Let's check. I know the composter can take excess seeds. I don't think it takes in standard food. It does. Well, that changes everything now, doesn't it? If it can take in excess food, even if it does 0.25 fertilizer each, you're going to do compost cereal full. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the cereal storage, take it, okay, so cereal as cereal doesn't work. Does straw work? No. Yes! Okay. We're on to something. Compost straw full. Until hands full. Until hands empty. This is if straw storage full, move to straw storage, fill, and add to fertilizer. But the next. This one is fertilizer, cereal seed full. Your mission, you're going to grab cereal seeds and add them to the fertilizer. If if the cereal seed storage is full, forever, wait, one. If cereal seed storage is full, move, take, add to the thing, go. What that will do is it will perpetually farm cereal crops and throw excess into the fertilizer bin to produce more fertilizer, to produce more of my forestry here, to do more forestry shenanigans. Hopefully. Ideally, we're gonna be making a lot more fertilizer by doing that. Oh gosh, I do hope. That is a stack. That is definitely a stack of stuff that you've got there. How can I make this even better? Why are you not... Okay, I have run out of scythes, have I? I have. What has happened to Scythe Bot? Stop, drop, and then go and do the thing. Oh, they can actually walk right through that diagonal. Cool. I am happy that they can just walk directly through that diagonal. I have another bot picking up the spades. And storing the spades. That's interesting. So what else is busted? Doesn't look like anything else at the moment is broken from all of that, which is a great thing to see. Because that means that very little else is broken, if anything else. Alright, we're full on wooden beams. That's great. Means I could potentially expand. Oh boy. Expansion. We are actually full up on poles, planks, and fixing pegs now, and are slowly accruing logs, but of course the inherent problem is that this is being limited by my ability to throw fertilizer at it. I may need a fertilizer doohickey. I may need a fertilizer thing. A weed farming for fertilizer. Dedicated to fertilizer production. Because even though the cut weeds is only 0.25, you can get so many cut weeds. And if I throw them into a big crate, it'll be a lot faster, or a couple of big crates, I should say. It'll go and do its thing very fast. Much fastly. How are we doing on that tech? 188. Okay. Speaking of, I need to make a spinning wheel. That is a loom. That was not the sewing station. Well, oops. I guess we'll make one of everything then. While we're here and active and doing stuff and things. How are we looking? I want a giganto silo. Another one. I want the big silo. Like, I have 2 casks, 2 pallets, big pallets, and several big crates. I want one more big silo. Okay, the hat making bench is done. Loom is done. Sewing station is done. Silos being made, slowly but surely. What happened to BP triangle frames? Where's BP triangle frames? BP triangle frames? That's... Oh, now you find it? Now you find BP... Now you find triangle frames? Humma. Humma. You took a bit too long there to find that. So what is the state of my base as of right now? In need of a lot more fertilizer. Oh my gosh, and apparently in need of a lot more storage of cereal seeds. Yeah. So that's really slow. I'm going to make a few edits on a new bot that is going to store cereal seeds. But your mission is that you are going to go and stand on this position. And then you are going to pick up from that position cereal seeds until your hands are full. And then you are going to add to the thing until your hands are empty. And you're going to do that forever. And that should happen, that should process a bit faster because it doesn't have to do a move command. Now, of course, I won't be able to actually move this threshing machine without breaking the thing. Needing to tell it to move to a different spot, but now we should be reducing this and bringing it into the cereal storage a lot faster, which will help with producing multiple units of fertilizer, which will help with sending the fertilizer into the seedling storage. I don't think it really helps that the bot has to carry all six at a time, full hands, to make additional seedlings. But what we really need here is for the log storage to fill so that this can get all regrown and the seedlings can get buffered again. We need it to buffer again, ideally. Of course, I do need to fix the overall problem of the amount of wood I am producing is directly tied to my fertilizer production. We can reduce our dependency upon wood by using frame saws to produce the planks the poles, and the fixing pegs. Okay, that is a way of removing / reducing our dependency upon the stuffs there. So, speaking of reducing our dependency upon the wood, I want apparently more. Oh god, camera, I need you to rotate a little bit for me. Thanks, buddy. I need more wall. So that actually counts, by the way, as enclosed. The question is, if I open up that, it is still considered a room. Alright. That works for now. I can make it a bit even bigger of a quote-unquote room if I need to. But the idea here is that I am going to need these bench saws. Okay. Phew! They all hook up to the single power supply. What was the... What was the button to just completely reset the orientation again? Shift plus R. There we go. Planks, poles, pegs. Planks, poles, and pegs. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, the key is that I have to move every bot to the bench saws. / also potentially change or remove or just stop the additional bots. Oh hey, you get to go to the frame saw. Thanks. Yep, you get to do that, and then of course the bots that are searching, I hope, are able to actually grab the stuff from up there. But again, note, faster. Hello, Ave. Welcome back to the end of the stream. The bench saws are faster than the frame saws inherently, and they have the extra one item out on them, so I really don't need as many bench saws running. In fact, I can just delete those at this point, and then just find a few interesting little pole ones and tell them to go to poles after taking the planks, and, you know, add that little wait command just to help out a little bit. Any others on poles that I may want to just move over to that other frame saw? Yeah, you can go over, or to that bench saw, excuse me. You can do that. We'll have 2 bots on that for the moment. Get rid of all 3 of those. And then anyone named, yes, you are named for pegs. You will go and do stuff at the peg frame saw. As will you. You will do stuff at the peg frame saw. Otherwise, the rest, can just be confused for a little while. And I want to make sure that our little... Yeah, our bots that are set to, like, store stuff need to have a much wider search range. You now have a larger search range. Weren't there 3? Aha! There's 4. There's multiple! Just remember that many of these were Mark 1s. Or Mark 0s, so now they are getting fully updated. Store planks. Find nearest plank. Move to plank. Until hands full, find, move, pick up, move to thing, do the thing forever. Okay. Yep, those work. Those all work. Oh goodness me. You don't need to exist. Okay, delete, stop, XXX. Okay, you work. And then you. A lot of bots. Full up on logs. You're called poles. Take from... Why are you sitting here? Huh. Yep, logistics log. So that's all fine and beautiful and wonderful, magnificent stuff. We can now officially begin making glorious things much, much more efficiently. Can I do it all at the exact same time? 100% of the time? Nah. 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 We need more water wheels for that. We need more power generation, which is why we're going to start making additional giant water wheels. And in the process, it'll test things out a bit as we get to be moving and adding to our little bench saws here. Speaking of, where was that? You, no, you, XXX, you're not necessary. Excuse me. Delete, thanks, bye. One of the poles bots has moved to log storage take from plank storage. One of the poles bots has moved to plank storage take from plank storage. Move to log storage take from plank storage, okay. Of course it's the one that was on the mechanical frame saw. That, on a frame saw that doesn't exist anymore, so that's not gonna matter. Because that's been bad the whole time. You're taking to go to bench saw. Oh, there's the bench saw starting to move. The bench saws, they're moving. Yay! They're moving. They're making loads of things. So many things they're making. Oh gosh, there's the power. Yeah. That's the thing about the power. Mm-hmm. We need more stuff. We need stuff. And power. And all that. We just sudden massive spin up. Oh boy, that's a tower. Now that's a tower. And that's another tower. Oh boy. Make fertilizer, please. Ah, good, you are. And this should ideally fill up supremely quick. Or refill supremely quickly. There's stage 2 done. Of the water wheel. The next water wheel. Yeah, we just need to keep in mind we're not going to have enough power to maintain these perpetually. Not for a little while anyway, until we get enough of the water wheels and such and everything else. It's gonna take a little time because this uses quite a lot of power overall. It uses a lot of wood to make these water wheels as well. And it's gonna be a while before I get access to the steam engines, the little steam power thingies that you throw the coal and water at. Those are going to be much nicer, especially if I can sneak in a supply of fresh water near a coal. Like, if I could get fresh water near a coal, that would be even better, because then we can just bucket the fresh water, or actually... we can just use the watering cans for those power buildings. The watering cans hold 10 units of water at a time. Yeah. Why are there fewer than infinite buckets? Why are there fewer than infinity good buckets? Where is bucket poles? G bucket poles. G bucket pole. G bucket pole. You do everything. Alright. Looks like I have to make a bucket. Yeah. It goes through the whole process, and then it also adds it to storage. Gosh, good thing I don't need that many good buckets. Because that one was broken. I said that redoing all this would break a lot of things. So the flooring, the thing about the flooring, I want it everywhere because flooring increases the speed of robots that walk across it. So does road and all of that, but flooring, while it looks nice, also has purpose. To an extent. So that's why I have lots of extra flooring. Stuff moves faster across it. That's why. I move faster across it, the bots move faster across it. It is mandatory for some buildings to have flooring under all of the tiles that the building sits on, at bare minimum. And then, of course, in a enclosed auto grainy. Okay, we've cut 2,000 cereal crops. Huzzah! It is time to end off the stream. We are 4 minutes after the hour. What did we actually, do today? Good question. What did we do today? We set things up. Please tell me I have a belt linkage that I can just place there. Yes, good. We set some things up. We got the coal all stored and done and ready to go. I got the milking sheds set up, and I got a butter churn, although I will need to set that up at some point. As it turns out, while I was very happy that the milking sheds stored the cows until they're milked so that they're not perpetually eating, as it turns out, I sort of wanted them to be perpetually eating so that I could get the dung from them perpetually eating, so I can get the fertilizer for my tree farming. So we've had to come up with some alternative ways of getting the fertilizer for the tree farming. We also got access to the bench saw, as well as, therefore, with the power of wooden beams, access to the big storages, the massive upgrades to the storages. These storages can be accessed by infinity robots at a time. We don't have to wait anymore between a robot completing a take action before another robot can start an add or a take action. So no more one at a time. They can do whatever they need to do, either add or remove, together. All together, all at the same time. Thanks to these. And I've replaced the most important containers with the bigger versions that actually need that high rate of ability to transfer. And of course, I also expanded out my colonists. We added a second parfait colonist, a religious colonist, a wagashi, a tiramisu, and a pfeffernuss to the mix, to go with all of our other gloriously named colonists all about the place. And we added another research machine so that we can fully utilize all of the WUV that's being produced out of my 20 colonists at this point in time. And we are closing in on getting sheep farming. We did unlock the ability to make the next level of clothes as well, but we have not gotten around to doing all of that yet. And of course, I have organized all of the randomly strewn storages and a lot of the workbenches. There's still the chisel bench I can move to a better spot, but otherwise, yeah, it's looking a lot neater about the place. And that's going to be where we end things off on this day. I am as yet undecided as to whether or not I will continue this series into next week. I have a vote going for stuff in general that could follow this, because as I said previously, while there are, like, quote-unquote new things that you can do and things that you add with each tier and all of that, this game fundamentally comes down to train a bot, save the script, paste the script. Train a bot, save the script, paste a script. Repeated infinitely, and it gets to be a bit of a drag, and it drags on a bit. Honestly, it drags on a little too much for my taste, and the rate of the technology gets just a little bit too slow on the pacing. The later we get, it's like, yeah, sure, you get a whole bunch of bots doing a whole bunch of things, but fundamentally it's train a bot, save its script, make more bots do that same thing over and over and over again for any particular phase of the game, for any particular task that you need. That's this game in a nutshell. You can repeat that until you win. I don't think we necessarily need to win to understand how this game works and all of that, because there's nothing really fundamentally different that I've come across to this point about this game. Please continue! Super chat, please continue! Well, okay. We can continue. We just need people watching. Streamlabs, please. Would you announce?
Continue.
There we go. There's the alert. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. We'll see. I should at least try to get through level 5, right? Let's get back to that question after I get everything to level 5. That should take several more streams. At least 3, I think, 2 or 3. We've got lots of text to chew through to get into all level 5 stuff. And we'll make a more finalized decision then whether or not to continue to level 6 and then to level 7, which is the end. But yeah, with that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Show, but if you've enjoyed today's stream, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not subscribed, hit the notification bell, become an Erudite Otaku member of the channel. And of course, you could also support me on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you're so inclined and able. And I shall be back at the turn of this next hour with more Dyson Sphere program, as we are also wrapping up that playthrough. And we'll be moving on to something else next week with that time slot. So, yes, lots of new things, something new on the horizon there. And I will, of course, see you all on the next one.